Now, with Call of Duty changing everything with weapon stability and weapon visual recoil tunings, I want to show you the best controller settings here after our recent update here in Black Ops 6. So if you guys are new and find this video help you out in any way, make sure that like button, subscribe to the channel with notice on, and let's get into it. So getting into my settings here, for the first thing I want to talk about is going to be our brand new horizontal and vertical sensitivity, which I went from 1.90 from my last video down to 1.80. Now, it's not nothing too crazy that we changed here, but definitely changing this, trying to find a new sensitivity. This is definitely working for me. My aim's been spot on. We've been going absolutely crazy. Y'all been seeing the gameplays. The aim's been on point. So I want to give you my new settings here that's going to help you be better, and especially after our brand new hotfix that went on with the weapon stability and the visual recoil tunings, and it's just going to make your aim so much better. So definitely copying this down. You're going to go crazy, I promise. Now, for the next thing here is going to be our controller vibration. Now, I say this in every single settings video. Turn this off. It's going to make you better, I promise. It might get some time to get used to here, but, your controller goes crazy. You're in a gunfight. It's going to make you not hit your shots or anything. It's going to throw your aim off. It's going to make you lose that gunfight. So turning this off is definitely going to make you a better player. So go ahead and turn that off. Now, for my dead zone inputs, my left stick maximum input and minimum input is going to be 3 and 65, and my right stick maximum and minimum input is going to be at 3 and 85, and my L2 and R2 button dead zones are at 0, 0. Now, for my left stick minimum and maximum, the only reason why I have it at 3, like I said in my last settings video, I think this is the best spot for a very good sensitive controller. It's not going to make you have stick drift or anything like that, so putting it at 3, I wouldn't go any lower. It's going to make your controller very sensitive, so if you barely move it, it's going to help out a ton in those gunfights and everything. So put these on 3 for your left stick and right stick minimum input. For my left stick maximum input, this is for movement only, so I put this at 65. You could drop it down to 60, maybe 55 if you wanted to, but all this is going to do is you don't have to move your analog stick so much to move around with the Omni movement. You're able to run sideways, backwards, front ways, left and right and everything. So putting this on 65 is just going to allow your controller and your analog sticks not to have to move as crazy to start a movement. So we're going to make our analog sticks a little bit more sensitive as well. Again, right stick minimum input is going to be at 3, so we have our controller very sensitive. My right stick maximum input is going to be at 85, so I don't have to move my analog sticks, my right one anyways, to have better aim. So again, my right stick analog is going to be a little bit more sensitive when it comes to, aiming, snapping onto targets and everything. So you're going to go crazy with this. This is a very good thing for my dead zones. Now, for the L2 and R2 button dead zones, I only have these at 0, 0, so my triggers, with me using my bottom triggers for a little bit more sensitivity, so I can shoot a bit faster and a little bit easier using my triggers on my controllers. So definitely want to copy these down. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about here is going to be our aiming settings, and the first thing I want to talk about is going to be our sensitivity multiplier, and there is only 2 things that you need to change here in this part, which is going to be our ADS sensitivity multiplier and our multiplier while focused, and I have this on both at 0.80. Now, you could drop this down to 0.75 or 0.70, but I wouldn't go any lower than 0.70, but what this is going to do with our aim assist being okay, it's not as strong like it was in Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2. It is definitely more on the weaker side this year, but I will say with 0.80, 0.75, 0.70, somewhere in that neighborhood here, you can choose whatever you want, but it is going to make your tracking and your targeting a little bit better when you're in your gunfights. If people are using Omni movement, if they're sliding, the aim assist in this is definitely going to make your aim a little bit more sticky, help you with your snapping and just your targeting. So definitely go ahead and throw these on. Now, for my advanced settings and our aiming settings here, we're going to talk about our ADS sensitivity transition time, and we're going to put this on instant. So as soon as we aim down sights, we're going to get our ADS sensitivity multiplier, which is at 0.80. Instead of it being at gradual, which is default here, it's going to stay at 1.00. So with most of these gunfights being very quick in this game, you're never going to have that 0.80 ADS sensitivity multiplier. So you want to put this on instant. So as soon as you aim down sights, you're going to get your sensitivity multiplier. So this is a very important setting here in Black Ops 6. Now, for my aim response curve type, we have it at linear. I'm not going to go in too depth with it. All you need to know, put this on linear. I think this is the best one in the game. A lot of people are switching to linear now, but also a lot of people have been commenting on my last video, what is my slope scale? Now, I've just switched this up just like in the last 24 hours, and I only dropped this down by 0.10 points. That's it. We have it at 0.90. I'm not going to go anything too crazy here. I'm not going to go down to 0.80, maybe 0.85, 0.90, but I wouldn't go any lower than that. But for now, I'm just going to keep it at 0.90, nothing too crazy. And then we're going to make sure we have target aim assist on. Now, after a lot of these updates, sometimes some of your settings change. So make sure you have it on target aim assist. You want to have this on if you're playing controller, no matter if you're playing on PC, console, PlayStation 5, PS4, Xbox, whatever you're playing on. Just make sure you have target aim assist on if you're using a controller. I'm telling you, this is going to make you a better player. If you have it off, go ahead and turn this back on, and you're going to see crazy things happen if you don't have your aim assist on. So just make sure to have this on. Like I just said, sometimes after hot fixes, after updates, they definitely do change some things sometimes. So make sure to have this on. Now, we're going to jump over here into our graphic settings, and there is a few things I want to talk about. First thing is going to be our field of view. We want to have this on 115. I wouldn't go any higher. You can't tell the difference. The human eye won't be able to tell the difference between 115 and 120. It's just going to make your weapon, it's not going to be as zoomed in. It's not going to make the game as zoomed in. So with the visual recoil not being as bad, the weapon stability is perfect now. I mean, your weapon's not going to have any recoil. It's going to go crazy, and you're going to see more of the map that's going on, and you're just going to see more action going on in the map. So you definitely want to have this on 115. Again, your eye is not going to be able to tell the difference between 120 and 115, so make sure to have it on 115. It is field of view, and weapon field of view is going to be at affected and wide. This is going to make our weapon look smaller, and also when we aim down sights, our camera isn't going to zoom in. So again, after this update with the visual recoil going away and everything, your weapons are not going to look like they have any recoil whatsoever. So your accuracy is about to go crazy high. You're about to hit all of your shots now. You're going to go crazy. I promise, with this change and with these field of view settings here, you definitely want to change them. And then for my final thing I want to talk about is going to be our first person camera movement. If you don't want any crazy camera shake or anything like that, make sure to put this at 0.50. And then for the final thing I want to talk about here is going to be on our interface settings here. And the only thing that I want to talk about is going to be our crosshairs. Centering is probably the most important thing that you can use and you need to master if you're playing any first-person shooter. Battlefield, Destiny 2, Call of Duty, I mean, any shooting game, you need to master the centering. So the best way that I can teach you how to better your centering is going into our gameplay HUD in our interface settings. Go to your crosshairs, press square, make sure to have it on. Your crosshair, you make sure to have this on as well. A center dot's going to show, and it's going to show you the center of the screen. We're going to put our center dot scale on the largest so we can see it very easily. Crosshair spread is going to be on. The opacity of our crosshair is going to be at a 100, and you can change it to any color that you want. A lot of people like to go with a blue or a teal. I just keep it at white, nothing too crazy here, but we're going to get into a game here though real quick, and we're going to see if we can drop a nuke, and we're going to see how crazy we can go here. But I want you to let me know in the comments if there is anything that you changed in your settings, how many things that you changed, what was the main thing that you changed, and just let me know in the comments if any of these settings helped you. But if they did, let me know in the comments. And if you are new and found this video help you out in any way, make sure that like button, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and let's get into this gameplay.
You're such a little baller.
Take a Bravo underway.
Securing mission target. Expect resistance.
Bravo Dar.
Assaulting through. Clean shot. Sharpshooter eliminated. Deauthorizing UAV mission.
UAV commencing surveillance operation.
Oh, there's two snipers? Interesting.
I think he knows I'm in here.
UAV fuel check 50%.
5 enemies.
Oh, fucking shit.
Losing B.
Oh, he's on B.
Back to zero. UAV overflight survey.
Impact grenade.
Bravo locked.
Gun inbound. Help me with this objective.
Hostile AGR in your AO.
Good looks.
Bravo
AGR? You got that from the care package and you barely just using it? Wild.
Standing by.
Going towards B.
Take it C.
5 by.
He didn't die.
Lock
That's
it on
crazy.
Charlie.
Keep them off me. Got me eyes
Secure
in
it
the
C.
sky.
UAV established to red.
Hostile contact.
Sensor secured and standing
Nazir
by.
authorizing watchdog helo cast.
Good looks, King.
Avenger 1-6, established above. On
Oh,
target, on
AGR.
target.
UAV FTL 50%. Red.
Oh,
Get a UAV in the air.
fucking AG.
Help me with this
Secure
objective.
Charlie.
Yep, it's still right there. I'm literally like 10 points off a harp.
Radio returning to tank.
Oh, I'm surprised he survived. Holy shit.
Hostile down. You watch your kilo.
There we go.
Now
10 kills.
ready to commence
King.
oversight.
Absolute king.
Locking down Charlie. Establish watchdog helo on station above.
Overlord, establish on station.
Authorizing napalm strike.
Oh yeah.
We have to
We
take
just feed off Mementi.
Confirming kill.
Nice.
Hostile
Phone
impact
ahead.
coming in.
Losing Bravo.
Enemy grenade.
That sniper
You serious?
needs to go.
15 stack.
What he does though.
We're losing Alpha. Losing B.
Trophy system neutralized.
We lost Alpha.
Good looks.
Like
We
needs
got
to
A,
go.
though.
Secure at C. Show Charlie locked down.
This is getting fun.
Half overflight suspended. Stay safe.
I'm on a 21.
I'm on
Take
the
it out.
OBJ.
Delicious.
Tack off. Launch a UAV. They're taking C. Location secure. Maintain current posture.
Oh,
Losing Bravo.
that's a bit unfortunate. Oh, bro got lasered.
Super laser.
Throwing Semtex.
They're definitely gonna look over here. Run,
Brutal.
Run, run. Oh, good shit, good shit. I got a UAV.
Losing B. Weaver requesting UAV tasking.
Are they spawning back there?
Secure at
I'm
Charlie.
like 2 or 3 off my harp if you want to play it safe.
Alright.
Be very
Impact grenade.
careful.
Eyes on enemy.
Tack off.
27.
Strike on my beacon. Taking C.
Whoa! What the fuck?
29.
Right there with you.
30.
That's a clean target.
W.
That's the nuke.
Easy money.
Locking on the objective. Keep them off me.
Losing Bravo.
Like a big baller.
Secure at Charlie.
Okay, that dude's making me look silly.
Weaver requesting harp upflank.
You can try getting your nuke. Are you close to it or no?
I just got the harp. I'm just trying to play smart with these dudes fucking playing slow.
Hostile left front.
Archangel making noise. Losing B. Tack off. Get a UAV in the air.
There's only 3 of them. That's a bit unfortunate though.
Yeah, it is super unfortunate.
These guys are just getting like spawn trapped though.
Yeah, look at this tough
Down Charlie.
Oh my, Lieutenant Dan, you lasered me, but you get nuked.
Objective locked down. Hold those SOBs back. Lost A.
Tango removed.
Kill me all you want. Kill me all you want, but you get nuked. I'm kind of watching out to see like, I don't want them to forfeit
Speed in
and
full.
don't get to call my nuke in.
You just gotta call it in as soon as it says 20
Losing
seconds.
Charlie.
Actually, no, it doesn't even make it actually.
Neutralized.
I wish these guys moved a little bit more though.
Yeah, they're just staying back.
Are you still on a streak?
Fuck this fucking lieutenant, damn, bro.
Weaver authorizing
No.
watchdog helo
That was like an
operations.
18, 19,
Losing
something.
Bravo.
Shot was good. Right where I left you.
You can call it in whenever.
All right, I'm gonna call this in. All right,
Time we end it. What? Push the button.
Big ball low.
easy nuke. That was a bit of a slow nuke. I ain't gonna even lie to ya.
Hey, it is what it is, bro.
The Model L, like I've said, easiest weapon in the game when it comes to accuracy and recoil control. Easy nuke. If you want some Scud. GG.